At approximately 8:40 tonight, Salt Lake City Police received information about a crash that happened here at 8th South West Temple. Based on the preliminary information that we had from eyewitnesses, that the involved driver was traveling southbound when this crash happened. Our officers responded quickly and located the victim down on the ground suffering from critical injuries. That person did die on scene. Our crash team is now on scene diagramming this crash to try to determine the exact point of impact, as well as to determine speeds. A short time ago, the involved driver did return to the scene along with the vehicle. So initially this was being investigated as a hit and run crash, but the driver has now returned to the scene and is fully cooperating with our investigators at this point. So at this stage, we are going to have our crash team investigators contact the driver, get a statement from that person to, again, figure out exactly what happened. As part of our investigative process, we're going to gather those witness statements and also diagram the scene to determine, again, the point of impact, to determine speeds, and to determine exactly where the victim was when this crash happened. The one thing that we would say in any situation like this, if you're ever involved in a crash, we want you to stop immediately, to make sure that you render aid and to get help immediately on its way. So in this case, obviously, based on the witness statements, based on what we know so far, the vehicle involved in this crash did leave the initial scene, stopped nearby in the neighborhood, and then eventually returned back to the crime scene. We're fortunate that this driver did that. So we are obviously no longer searching for that person or the car, but in any situation, if you're involved in a crash, we want you to stay on scene so we can contact you, to contact the individuals who may be witnesses, to assist with our investigation. We need to gather as much information as we can to determine if there is any criminal liability in this situation. But again, that's why we need people to remain at the scene and to, again, be good witnesses so we can continue with our investigation.